Down, 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 down. Hello, people. Jess, hello. Right at the start. Thanks for being here. I need to situate this real quick. I have a little computer stand. There we go. Now we're talking. I need to turn some lights on in this joint. Please hold. How's everybody doing? Jess, thanks for the butterflies. How are you doing today, Jess? How was your day? Hello, hello. What's up? Hey, yo, I missed last week, so I'm happy to catch this one after a long day of work. Oh, I hope you had a good day. Sounds like a relief that your workday is over. Hello, Sydney. What's up? Everyone send your butterflies. I'm going to do it too. Butterflies. Guys, I'm in a weird mood. I'm just going to say it. I just went for a walk, and it's like the perfect temperature outside. It was so lovely. Woohoo! I hope everyone's doing well. Hi, Allie. So good. Big day for the Live Fit Squad. Yes. Merch is officially live, people, in case you don't know. I'm honestly so happy about it. I feel like this day has been so anticipated for me, and I'm just happy it's finally here.
Things I wish I knew about sooner, Egg Donation Edition. You can receive up to $48,000 as an egg donor with Fairfax Egg.
Can't say I'm looking to do that right now. Oh, man. Could you say, hey, Cam? Hey, Cam. I had a class when the drop went live, so I decided to buy my merch tonight on the stream. Oh, that's actually kind of sweet because then we could do it together. How are you not wearing it? Honestly, because this EHPLABS Ghostbusters collab has me in a freaking chokehold right now, and I really love this shirt. And I actually need to be washing my merch. Jess, I should be wearing it, but I've been living in it. I feel like I've been wearing it every other time I'm filming anything. And honestly, I'm warm right now, so I want a t-shirt, which I could be wearing my other t-shirt, but you get what I'm saying. Hey, Megan. Butterfly Jordan. Getting clever with it. Livy, thank you for giving a 2-week time frame. Payday is 11.9. I can't wait to purchase both items. Allie, that's such, I honestly didn't even think about that, like the people having different paydays, and that makes me so happy. Thank you. I appreciate that. Little comments like that mean so much to me. I also got a message today that was like, thank you so much for having like affordable pricing and having them be like cotton, like 100% cotton, because she said she had sensitive skin, and I was like, that made me so happy. I don't like this non-copyrighted music. Where's my girl? I need my little mystical girl. Usually oh, here she is. See? That's my mystical girl. She looks like a vibe. Such a good point, Ellie. Yeah, it really is. I've been going back and forth too because I'm like, is the 2-week pre-order too long now? But I'm like, that's Allie, you made me confident in my decision for that alone. I need to buy it. It looks so sick. Same, gonna pre-order Friday. Woohoo! Yay! That makes me so happy. I'm glad you guys like it. Surprisingly, well, not surprisingly, I kind of actually anticipated that from the feedback. More people have been buying the crew neck over the t-shirt. Hi, Cameo. I think I'm going large for both. The try-on video was so helpful. Yay, I'm glad. Yeah, I think that would be a good size. I think large, both large and extra large is like very comfortable fitting. Lots of wiggle room. I was about to comment on the affordability of the merch. Definitely appreciate it. That makes me so happy. That has been the hardest part, you guys. Like, I'm not going to lie, I was stressy last night. I literally didn't sleep well last night because I was stressed. And that's when I'm like, over what? Like, just relax. But I kept like waking up because I was just stressed that I don't know, I just was thinking about it. So it just was like a lot of anticipation. And that was like the hardest part was doing all the logistics, like the pricing, figuring out how much it is for me to make each item, cost of materials to get like the shipment together, figuring out how much to charge for shipping. Like it's been a whole, I've been low key learning how to run an e-commerce business. And a part of me loves it because I just love like expanding my skill set. But man, I'm like, it just has been overwhelming. But I finally feel so excited about it today because I feel so confident in like how everything's running now and everything. So I'm happy that it's all sorted out now. It honestly, I'm not gonna lie, like me being on this side of merch, I know everyone has their own different process and there's different things that you do that can increase the price if you're doing like custom tags and things like that. But at the same time, there's definitely a lot of people are definitely profiting a lot on each merch sale on what some people are charging. Bought my sweatshirt. I think I'm gonna DIY it a bit. Ooh, Jordan, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna like cut it? Thank you for purchasing too, Jordan. I saw your order. I'm going to be so comfy. Dude, the crew neck, I want to live in it. You're a boss, babe. You got this. Thanks, Jess. You're always so supportive. I really appreciate it. Hi, Liv. I'll be getting a sweater. I like oversized sweater wear with boots. Yeah, that's why I really love the crew neck because it looks freaking like fashionable. Well, it just looks like sick. Like it looks like cool streetwear, but like vibey edition. So for me, when I picture streetwear, I'm picturing like black, sleek clothes. Not necessarily like colorful graphics like mine are, but you get the gist. The style looks like fire. I really love the fit of it too. Hey, Lucy. Like your merch is raising me up. Not gonna lie. And listen, I love to hear that. That's how I felt about it too. I just think it's such a vibe. I personally love it. And I'm not gonna lie, this is making me want to like do more. Like I personally loved this whole like creation process of it. Like I thought it was so fun, like coming up with designs, all that. I actually really liked this. Best merch, in my opinion. Thank you. That's really sweet. I'm just excited to see people actually be wearing it. Like I feel like that's when it's gonna hit me and be like, holy crap. Like I'm so excited to actually be packaging the orders. And then the other thing was international shipping was such a fiasco to figure out. You guys, like that's what was putting me over the edge because I went into the post office, which was problem number one, and asked like I was struggling so hard because I'm like, how do you have like one standard shipping cost for all these different countries? And they were quoting me for like 40, 50, not even 40, like 50, 60, $70 to be shipping like a crew neck to us another country. And I was like, that's what was stressing me out so badly because I had quite a bit of people like who voted on my Instagram story that they were international and wanting to order. So I was like, because I really don't want to let them down. I wanted it to be available to them. But then I finally figured all that out and it was like so much more seamless. And I'm like so relieved about the international shipping. And I'm so excited because I'm just really happy to like give everyone the opportunity that follows me. I think I'm going to cut the hem off and maybe sew some lace on the bottom. That's so cute. Please send me photos of that. Then cut the neckline. I think just ideas on 100% sure. I just want to deep dive into the feminine vibe of the purple color. Jordan, that's so artsy of you. Please send me a photo if and when you do that because that sounds so cool. I love that creativity. Def posting on Insta. Can't wait to see it, Jordan. Will Laddie help you pack? Probably not. No. But we are gonna be packing soon. I can't believe we're leaving this soon. I'm like so excited though. We're leaving this weekend. I can't get over it. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I've actually also never done like a trip like this with a boyfriend ever. So I feel like this is gonna be exciting. And I haven't been to Europe since COVID broke out because I was in Europe. I was in Europe last when I was studying abroad. So I was a junior in college, second semester junior of year of college, and that was 2020. And then COVID broke out, so I had to come back early, and so I haven't been to Europe since. So I'm really excited to go back because I just feel like that was a whole era. You know what I mean? But he is gonna help with like the joint stuff that we need, like toiletries. We need contact solution, snacks, that sort of stuff. A lot of companies use DHL for international, but I don't know how pricing is. Anything that you go into the post office is just so insanely expensive for no reason. So I use like a third party provider without boring everyone, but I use like a third party provider that helps to make it way more affordable. I should start my TikTok live. How do I want to do this? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What time is it for everyone? It's 7 at night here in Boston. Yeah, everyone say what time it is because I always am flabbergasted when someone's like, it's 6 a.m. when I came on. I'll definitely be wearing the sweatshirt as my airplane fit for the Bali retreat. I'm so excited for that. Jordan, have you gotten your plane ticket? Because I've been like periodically looking and then I'm not committing to a ticket. But a part of me just wants to say F and buy it. But also, I've never bought a plane ticket this early in advance. But I feel like it's something we should do. You know? I'm so excited for Bali. And I'm definitely going to wear mine too for Bali, for my airplane fit. It's honestly the perfect airplane fit because it covers your bum. So it just looks cute. Did you create a mood board for your upcoming Europe trip? No, I did not. I usually don't really do that for trips. I don't know. It's not really something I've ever done. But we have been having like a rough itinerary of what we're going to be doing. Any update on the workout PDF? All I'm going to say is I decided that I'm switching. I don't think I'm going to do a PDF. I think I'm going to be doing an app, is what I'll say, Allie. But it's like way too early for me to speak definitively. But I think that's what I decided to do instead. My projects of like stickers and then once this is done, that's when I'm really going to go in on that. And I'm hoping my goal is to have something out in the new year. But that was a good question, Allie. I need you to keep on me because then I get overwhelmed because I feel like it's such a big project, and then I get like shy away from working on it. So keep asking me about it, Allie. It helps me. 7 p.m. in Miami. Hey, Lucy. 516 Texas. 516. Yes, thanks for sending the butterfly. 417 in Cali. Your eyebrows are gorgeous. Thank you so much. I actually need to pluck them. I know you can't tell because it's on camera, but I also found an old baby picture when I was home a couple weeks ago. I literally had a unibrow at age 1. And I'm not kidding. I'm not joking with anybody. And I meant to post it on my Instagram story. But yeah, these eyebrows are alive and well. My first live. Hello, thanks for joining. What are you going to see in Europe /cities, etc. BTW at 717 in New York? Sweet, I'm from New York. So we're going to the Amsterdam, and then I was going to say the Netherlands, Amsterdam, Berlin, Berchtesgaden, I never know how to say it. It's another place in Germany, and then Salzburg, Austria. So we're staying like 2 nights in each place because we're going to be gone for like 10 days. Amsterdam, what we know for sure, I really have been wanting to go to the Anne Frank house. That's like something I've wanted to do ever since I've learned about it in high school for some reason. And then Munich, I'm not totally sure what we're going to do. If anyone has any recommendations for what to do in the city of Munich, we're just kind of going to walk around. I want to go to the BMW museum. I love cars. And then I think the second day when we're in that area, we're going to take a day trip to the Neuschwanstein Castle, which is a little bit outside of Munich. Berchtesgaden, I'm like most excited for because it's kind of like a mountain town. It's like rolling hills, X mountains, and like the southern part of Germany. It's like by the it's in like the Bavarian Alps, which I'm so excited to see. It looks stunning. So that's going to be in Berchtesgaden. And then Salzburg, we don't really have too much of an itinerary, honestly. But I think we're going to rent a car for a day because I also heard that like the outskirts of Salzburg is really pretty. It's kind of looks like southern Germany where it's like rolling hills, mountains, more country vibes, small towns. And that's where I really want to go. Like that's totally my vibe. And guys, coincidentally, so obviously I work with EHPLABS, and my athlete manager, she is full on because EHPLABS is an Australian company. They're based in Sydney, which I love because I love when I have meetings with them and I love their accent. So she has like a full on Australian accent. And I had a meeting with her like last week, and I tell her that I'm in Europe because I was like telling her my schedule, and she literally is from Munich, Germany. And I was like, what are the odds? I would have never guessed anyway. She was able to like fill me in, and she was the one who recommended that I like rent a car in Salzburg and like drive around. I just thought that was I was like, what are the odds that you're literally from Munich and that's where I'm going? So, Olivia, you inspire me so much. Thank you. Andrea or Andrea. My stepmom's name is Andrea, but I know there's so many different ways to pronounce it. Thank you. That's so sweet. I haven't bought my plane. Oh, wait, sorry, I skipped. OMG, Manifestation Babe is doing a vision board training soon. Jess, I'm not gonna lie, I think of what you told me about Manifestation Babe often, of how much like you believed in, about how much you just like loved her course that you took. I've been loving her podcast. She's like the one podcast I've been listening to exclusively lately. I don't know if I don't know, but I listened to her podcast episode about for her 4 tips of creating your vision board, and I really liked it. I just feel like there's other things I need, but then it's always like you never have the perfect time. Like I really want to work on my app, my training app next is my next big project. And then I also need to renew my training certification for personal training because it's like up on the 2-year mark. And I want to do like a continuing education course because I feel like my education as well in fitness has kind of been stalling. Like I just want to be doing more research to stay knowledgeable, like in obviously the fitness space, in the training space. So like those are 2 bigger things that I want to be working towards in the next few months. Are you going to do the vision board training though, Jess? If you don't know Manifestation Babe, guys, she has like a really popular podcast, and she basically has like courses to help with mindset. She's like a mindset coach is honestly how I would describe her. It's more digestible for a lot of people too, I feel. I haven't bought my plane ticket yet. I'm waiting to finalize my trips around it. That's what I feel like too. One of my friends just told me she's going to New Zealand at the same time, so I might be going there before Bali. Jordan, go. Definitely do that. I've been to New Zealand, and it's like that is like one of my top 2 favorite places I've ever been to. Highly recommend that, Jordan. I definitely think you should go to New Zealand. You would love it. It's stunning. And it's such a diverse country. Yes, these eyebrows are everything. Thanks, guys. I make Pinterest boards for everything. LOL, I made a move board for a job interview I have this week. Wait, why? What's like is it just because, or is there like an intention behind it? The only time I've heard to do that is like if you're doing a campaign shoot or like trying to create a merch line or like something of the sorts. Happy to keep you accountable. Thanks, Allie. No, I'm serious. I need it. And your Sound of Music era. Yeah, honestly, I am. I feel like there's just so much history in Europe that I'm excited about. I also heard good things about the Red Bull hangar in Salzburg, Austria. I like that stuff. I'm into that. So I think we're probably going to go there too. It's basically like a hangar, which is like where you park an airplane. in the hangar, there's just like a bunch of really cool like airplanes and just other stuff created by Red Bull that just looks cool. Oh, mood board. Haha, I thought you meant vision board. Makes sense now. Maybe I misspoke. I don't know what I said, but previously I was speaking about a vision board. Wait, you want to make an app? OMG. Yes, girl, I can't wait. I got to see myself in the job as a form of manifestation. Oh, I see. Okay, that makes more sense. So it's like a mood board can be like a mini vision board, in my opinion. Delaney, hello. We got Delaney and Jordan up in here. Both of them came on my second Bali retreat. Hi, Delaney. I'm so happy you're here. Thanks for ordering today, too. I saw your order. I definitely want to re-up my vision board, though, for sure. But I'm really excited about this app, guys. I think the app is going to be the better route because it's something that you can like continue. I can continuously add to it. I think what I'm going to do is have an app with programs on it, but also have it be available for you to just purchase individual programs if you want. If you don't want to be like subscribed to the app every month, so if you just want like a one-time purchase of one program, I think I'm going to try to have that be available too. So Jilly, that must have been amazing. Yeah, I don't know. Are you talking about New Zealand? I think you might be. Missy Delaney. Guys, I really do miss the group so much. It makes me so happy that the group message is still like alive and well. Should I order now? It might be time. Yes, Jess, do it. Let the people know what you ordered too. I want to know. Happy to hear, excited for the merch. Woohoo. Miss you too, Jordan. My heart wants to burst. I honestly haven't spoken about it in a while or like put any promo on it, but there are still spots for my Bali retreat if anyone is interested. It's May 2nd to May 9th. It's basically a big old potty. Not really, no, but it's just a way to meet new girlfriends, just bond, really form a new community while also doing like self-healing and connecting to yourself. We do like journaling sessions, meditation sessions, which I have scheduled even more of those workshops in this Bali retreat. And we're also going to be like adventuring, exploring around Bali, which I can't wait for. I've been wanting to go there forever. So it's just a way to travel, have people to travel with as well, meet new friends, and then also work on yourself while you're there. It's a really awesome time. I'm going to be there with you guys every step of the way. I'm also going to be running workouts. I'm going to be running and organizing those workshops, like I said. And it's just a really good time. Just the support that you feel in that woman circle is just it's really unmatched because I personally feel like ever since I left high school and stuff, there's like I don't really have that community of girl group that I used to have like in high school. Like of course I still have my small group of friends, but it's just like different because it's I almost described it as like, you know, when you're on a sports team in high school, like there was always kind of this competitive nature with it. So like being kind of the same dynamic of like a larger group of girls, but having it purely be motivated by like support and like a true sisterhood unit. Like it's just such a really cool feeling. And it personally healed my sister wound a lot and like really helped me dive into more of my femininity and helping me with female friendships a lot. Would you ever join a book club? Maybe. Maybe. I feel like I'm unfamiliar with them. Like, do you get together and talk about the book? Or is there like other stuff that goes on? Which I did get a new book and I'm reading a fiction book. And it is, what is it called? I forget what it's called. Book Lovers by Emily Henry. And I've been liking it so far. Oh, I just got an order. Jess, is that you? But I do like the book so far. It's kind of really relaxing. It's so nice to have something to do other than like staring at a phone screen. So I've also been doing a social media cleanse. I don't know if I said that last week or not. It's been going the first couple days, it was going better than it is now, but I'm still on social media way less. I'm scrolling way less. My goal was to just be scrolling less on social media. And only be on it if I have like an intention to post something or like respond to a DM or something or respond to comments. And that's been better. I definitely have been on it less, but I feel like I could be doing better. I truly feel like a crack addict, like trying to quit her drug by going on social media less. It's just hard when it's such like a leisure thing for so many people to do. And it's also my job. It's like I'm on there a lot. You know what I'm saying? So Book Lovers is very small town, cozy vibes. Yeah. When I put a poll on my Instagram, it was like cozy lovers cozy lovers, book lovers, book lovers. I don't know. It was 3 or 4 other ones, beach read or whatever, and another one. And they were all like really closely tied for people voting on which one that they liked best. I like it so far. I liked the concept of a small town vibe. That's why I picked it. I kind of looked at the summary for each one. I started the Untethered Soul on your recommendation. It's so good already. Dude, I think might be one of top 3 best books of all time. I love Michael Singer. Wait, and just what did you order? I don't want to click on it because I'm on TikTok live on my phone, but what did you get? I read Happy Place. Oh yeah, that was another one that was in my that I posted on my Instagram story by Emily Henry, and I thought it was cute. A lot of people liked Happy Place. My friend Anna read it too. I'm probably gonna read that next. I'm planning on taking this one with me in Europe, reading it while I'm there on the trains, on the planes, etc. Um, and then after I want to read Happy Place. My friend Anna read Happy Place, and so then we're gonna switch. I'm gonna take Happy Place, and she's gonna take Book Lovers. I missed the beginning, so sorry if you've said this, but where in Europe are you going? Will you do meetups? I love you, Liv. Oh, thank you. I love you too. So I'm going to Amsterdam in the Netherlands, Munich and Berchtesgaden in Germany, and then I'm going to Salzburg in Austria. And honestly, I've been thinking, I was like, I wish I could freaking hand deliver my merch. Obviously, it's not ready. I have to pre-order it, but still, it just was funny because I was like, I could just be hand delivering all this to all my European people instead of having them pay for shipping. I might, that's a good idea. I could do a meetup somewhere, especially I feel like safe because I'll have my boyfriend. So it's not like I'll be in like a random country alone being like, yeah, this is where I am. Here's my location. Um, but yeah, maybe. I mean, if people are down, sure. I got large for both. Can't wait. Oh, you got both? Oh, thanks, Jess. Yeah, I feel like they look so comfy. They really are so comfy. I'm obsessed with them. That's why I was so adamant about Comfort Colors because I love that brand. Honestly, this t-shirt from EHP Labs, I need to ask them what this is because I like this too. I'm like, maybe for next round. It's very thick, but like in a good way. It just feels high quality. Yes, I'm taking a social media break too. Yeah, the doom scrolling was unreal. So happy you keep updating on YouTube. Thanks, Allie. Yeah, I just hate when I just go without an intention. It's like, why am I even on here? And I just feel like I waste so much time on there when I do that. And then I just feel so much less creative with my own stuff that I'm doing on social media. It just isn't a good recipe. Peyton, I've read that too. Yeah, I feel like her Emily Henry books are going to be perfect for me, which is why you guys recommended it to me, which I appreciate. I joined my first book club called Mindful Growth. That's so cute. We will be reading The Mountain is Calling You. Oh, I've heard good things about that book. I've heard of it. But so seriously, how does book club work? Like, do you all have to, are you guys like by next week we should all be at chapter 5? And then do you guys actually like you just go in and talk about the book? Because I feel like I've also seen the other day, someone that I follow on Instagram was in a book club and they were also doing like other activities. It sounds like it's probably just like a group of people who enjoy books and want to hang out. Oh, guys, I can't believe it's already Christmas. Okay, well, not yet, but in 2 months. Oh, that reminds me. Also, last night I handed out candy for the first time like ever, and there's some of the kids were so freaking cute. And there was this little girl. I just think this story is so funny. There was this little girl. She was little, like maybe like 2 or 3 years old. And so she knocked on the door and I like squatted down with a little bowl of candy and I was like, hi, like, and she was a pirate. And she had a little parrot in like her little bucket. And so I was like, hi, I was like, happy Halloween. I was like, what's your parrot's name? And she just was staring at me. She wasn't answering. So I was like, what's your parrot? Does your parrot have a name? She just still was staring at me. So I was like, okay, maybe like, let me simplify the question. I was like, what's your bird's name? Because at first I was like, oh, maybe she's shy or like she just doesn't really want to talk. I just was trying to simplify it. I was like, what's your bird's name? And then she just goes, it's a parrot. Like, totally screw you. And she's like, it's a parrot, like dumbass, like the way she said it. I was like, oh, she does speak. It was just so funny. Anyways, but it was so amusing, like seeing everyone, all the little kids come up with their costumes. What's everyone's hobbies? I have a hard time juggling all of my interests and hobbies, like very much so a jack of all trades, but a master of none. Yeah, Jordan, I feel like I can attest to that for you. I feel like you do have a lot of endeavors. I think that's a cool way to be, though. Like, I feel like you're well rounded, multifaceted, you know? You can hang in a lot of crowds, which I think is cool. I set screen time for myself on social, so I'm aware of how long I've been on, and I can either intentionally keep scrolling or be reminded I might want to log off. Yeah, I feel that, Emily. I have that on mine too. My problem is because I have the like hour and a half limit for like the whole day for my socials for like both Instagram and TikTok. But my problem is like if I'm editing or posting, like sometimes it takes a decent amount of time. So sometimes I get that notification when I'm in the middle of posting or editing something on TikTok. And so then I turn it off. I'm like, I'll ignore it for the day because I need more than 15 minutes to finish editing. I don't know. Anyway, I guess I could keep hitting 15 more minutes instead of just turning it off for the day. Any recommendations for a graduation dress? Where to buy? Are you graduating college? Grad school? That's so exciting. I would personally recommend like Lulu's. I know it's very common, and I feel like they'll have like a dressier dresses. Also, I personally love Princess Polly. I don't think they have the highest quality of stuff, but I think a lot of their things are cute. I'm trying to think of where else I would go. Free People. I love Free People, but it's expensive. Julia Emmett just pre-ordered. Woohoo! Thanks for ordering. What did you get? Jordan, do you know your human design? Maybe that's actually what is meant for you. I love Jess knows for manifestation, babe, of how stoked she is on human design. I think human design is so sick, though. It kind of changed my life. It more so like validated it just validated why I am the way that I am. And I was like, I get it now. The crew neck. Woohoo. Thank you so much for ordering, Julia. I hope you love it. I can't wait for you to get it. I'm really going to try to rush once I get all the orders, I'm really going to try to rush the production from the company I'm working with who's printing them so I can send them out even sooner. For my book club, we meet once a month. Oh, wow. And discuss the whole book. Oh, whoa. So you ideally have finished it and are okay with spoilers during discussion. Wow. I thought you meant like once a week. That's crazy. People make it sound like it's a bad thing to do lots of different things, but personally, that's how I thrive. Maybe that's you too, Jordan. Yeah, I think that's very true, Jess. Yes, multifaceted is such a good way to put it. I just think that it's cool either way. Like, I think when someone's like super passionate and super stoked on like their one thing in life that like they like love, I think that's really cool and admirable that they like are so dedicated to it. But I also think it's cool when people can just vibe in so many different settings. One chapter per week, and we meet virtually. I'll give you more details after my first meeting. Yeah, Ellie, let me know next live how it is. I don't know my human design, but I love a personality test thing. Jordan, definitely do your human design. I thought it was so fascinating. Mine was like so scarily accurate. I'm so excited. Yay, I'm glad you are. The crew neck is so comfortable. I'm confident you're gonna love it. I literally have Princess Polly and Lulu tabs right now on my computer. LOL, great. So I know I'm looking at the right places. Yeah. Does anyone else have any recommendations for her? I'm not a big shopper. So if anyone else has any ideas for Lucy to get a graduation dress, drop the places in the chat. And yes, I graduate in December. That's so exciting. From what? Is it your master's or your undergraduate? Do you have Francesca's? They have cute dresses sometimes. Yeah, true. Sometimes Urban Outfitters has some cute things too. I'm currently in physical therapy grad school. Damn, good for you. And I'd be telling people all about your great farm tips. Oh, thanks. You be slang. Thanks, Julie. I appreciate it. I need to be posting some more videos on TikTok. I feel like I haven't posted a lot of gym videos since then. Really because of my gym fiasco. Wait, did any of you guys see my Instagram story of the sign that is now up in my gym saying no tripods allowed on the gym floor? I'm sorry. I just thought that was the most comical thing ever because I never got an email back from her of like, this is like what the new, I mean, she did tell me, but we were still like in the middle of conversation. Like my email back to her was very long, like total mid conversation, never got an email back. And then there just was like a passive aggressive sign on the wall. I thought it was so funny. But anyways, I want to film more mic'd up stuff because I haven't in so long in the gym. Okay, what is human design? I don't even know how to describe it. Human design is basically like, it's kind of, Jess, I need your help. I almost want to compare it to astrology in the sense of like, Jess, I need your help here of how to explain it. Peyton, that is how we do our book club too. It's been fun. I've been able to read books that I wouldn't normally pick up. I didn't even think about that. Book clubs probably give you just new ideas of what books to read. And that's probably a good way to meet people. You guys are inspiring me. Maybe I will join a book club. I feel like I need to read a few more. Like, let me get into actually reading fiction books first, and maybe I'll get there. Aritzia is a good place, but also quite pricey. True. Congrats, Lucy. Yay. Wait, no. Yes, I had to laugh. Yeah, dude. Thank you guys. Yes, undergrad in psychology and going for my master's in January. Lucy, killing it. Good for you. Shut the front door. You know, the untethered soul guy would say to decide to go. I know. And I really go back and forth, like, because I know in the grand scheme it doesn't matter. Like, and I genuinely don't wish any ill will on anyone. But sometimes it's just like funny. Like, sometimes I'm like, it's just humorous. Like, if someone's going to kind of rustle my feathers, like, I'm going to, like, I think it's fun to kind of clap back sometimes. Putting the sticker on the poster idea was hilarious to me. I really think I'm going to freaking do it. Like, I don't think it's that huge of a deal. I think it's funny. I know some people think it's petty, but I just am like, there's a great quote that says, do no harm, but take no shit. And that's how I am. That's who I am. I'm not going to ever come for someone. I'm not going to stir up the pot. I'm not going to start shit. Like, I'm not going to be mean for no reason. I'm not even trying to be mean. Like, if someone's going to, like, ruffle up my feathers in my corner, like, I'm not just going to sit there and say nothing, And at this point, it's just funny. Yes, it is connected to astrology. Okay, astrological stuff for sure. Basically, it's your human blueprint based on where you were born. Okay, thanks, Jess. That was very simplistically put. When you know your design, it helps you to do things in alignment with your personal blueprint and explains a lot. Yeah, it's basically like I think Manifestation Babe Jess described it as like your soul's fingerprint, kind of essentially. Like, it does play a role with, I guess where the stars were where you were born. But it just basically explains, really why you are the way you are. And it's really crazy how accurate it is. Like, even for me, like, down to, I forget what the section was, but it literally went down to like the best way to fuel your body. And for me, it said like, I'm a creature of habit, essentially saying that I like to eat like similar things over and over again. And that's totally me. So next time someone's like, why are you still eating your same breakfast? Like, switch it up. I'm gonna be like, it's part of my human design. Okay. I already forget. I think I'm a generator is what I am, actually. You should live me, but they'll buy your merch. That's what I'm saying. Like, everyone, that's what, like, and you guys would be so shocked. It literally is the talk of the gym. And I know that sounds annoying, but I'm being dead serious because I'm like in a small town and like there's kind of an older demographic there. And I'm the only one with a freaking tripod. That's why I think it's so funny, because it's like, in the way they said no tripods on the gym floor. Like, it's also like so petty to me at the same time, because it doesn't even say, like, it's just so niche. Like, the sign is so niche. I know you're referencing me, and two, it's like no tripods on the gym floor. Like, so I'm like, okay, I'll put my tripod on a box, or I'm gonna actually, realistically, what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna get a suction cup mount to go on like the wall or the mirror to hold up the camera, and then I'm also going to get the ones like the Spidey arm tripod that you can like wrap around things. I'm going to get that as well to like put on equipment, and hopefully it will get the job done. I just think it's so funny. And then on the sign, it also said there's not enough space. And that's the most spacious gym I've ever been in. Like, if you see it in real life. But yeah, I'm going to use it as free advertisement. More of the story is what I was trying to say is everyone knows it's me. So I'm like, you might as well put a name to the face. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, if you already know me, whatever, like, here's my app. Love you so much. Thanks, Jaden. I love you too. Yes, exactly. I'll do it and report back on the next live stream. Jordan, I really think you would find it fascinating. And also, like, I don't know how into like manifestation you are, Jordan, but like it touches on your best like manifestation technique, which, like, it's just so interesting. Like, you could either be a specific manifester or a non-specific manifester. And a specific manifester is someone who like when they're envisioning their dream life, and like when you're daydreaming and stuff, like you're picturing, when you're making your vision board, like you're picking out the exact house that you want, the exact color, make, model of your dream car. Like, it's very precise of like the exact thing that you're manifesting. And for me, because I always used to think that was like so crucial in your manifestation process, was like, be specific with exactly what you want to manifest. But I always found that so so overwhelming because I was indecisive, like the exact thing that I want. I was like, maybe it's going to show up this way and differently, blah, blah, and maybe something better. Like, I just had a really hard time being super specific. Like, it stressed me out. It overwhelmed me to have to pick out my dream house on Pinterest right then and there. And so it's so fascinating because in my human design, I'm actually a non-specific manifester where I'm more so can focus on the general feelings that I want to feel with my manifestations. I can focus on the general, like more so direction of my life, the general themes that I'm wanting, like maybe I don't need to know the exact year of a Porsche Cayenne or the exact color, but I know that I want a Porsche Cayenne as my dream car. Like, stuff like that, where it was super, super on point for me. And like, I haven't looked at my chart in so long. That's why like this is so rusty for me to try to explain what it is, because I haven't even looked at it in like 2 months now at this point. But like, I remember another thing. What was I just gonna say? Of course, now I just forgot. Oh, because then there's like a section of like your sixth sense, or of like a part of you that some people are better, like they're like very visual in their minds, or some people have like a really strong sense of smell of things that they remember, or some people have like this inner knowing, and mine was like inner imagination. And that's so on brand for me as well, because I'm really big, like in my meditations, I have a lot of visuals. I can really like daydream really strongly. Like I like will see things in my imagination a lot. And so that was also really on brand. Um, and like another section said that I really recharge and I get most of my clarity in quiet time and in meditation. Like, that's totally me. When my sister Sophia would, like, sew knot, that wouldn't be her thing. You know what I mean? It's like there was a lot that it just, like, really validated me of, like, "Oh, like, this just makes so much sense," and kind of explained, different parts of me, I guess. Another thing that I found really interesting too in my chart is that it said you could either be, um, like, you're either an emotional being or a non-emotional being, and I feel like anyone who would kinda know me, like, even I feel like you guys would say that I'm, like, emotional. I, like, tend to feel things very strongly, and I'm very, like, outward with my emotions, but I was weirdly enough non-emotional. I was a non-emotional type, and it said that non-emotional people are most often more than not mistaken as an emotional being, but really, like, I don't even know if any of you guys care about this right now, but I'm just going off about it. Um, but essentially, it was describing that non-emotional people, they kinda described us as, like, our neutral state is kind of like a calm pond. I'm kind of, like, neutral at my natural state, where someone who's an emotional type will kind of wake up and already have this kind of background emotion that's lake, and so they'll, like, reflect other people's emotions that they see in other people, or reflect the emotion that's happening in a situation because they're so steady and calm, if that makes sense. So they pick up on different emotions of others or of situations, which makes them come across as emotional. So, anyways, it said that I'm actually non emotional. So, what makes me as emotional is that I'm just sensitive to picking up the emotional state of a situation or of people around me, which I found very interesting. And I also could see that to be true, even though I wouldn't have necessarily said that. So, that was me going off about human design. If anything, hopefully that sparks people's interest to look up what their chart is. There's like so much to learn in it. It's crazy. And then you don't feel bad about certain things because you realize it's just how you are. Yeah, exactly. Love you so much. Love you too, Jaden. Yes, Jordan, I'm excited to hear. Yeah, I'm actually really curious to see what your type is, because there's main types, just like how there's different personality types. Like there's main um types for your human design. I'm a generator. Are you single? No, I'm not. Thank you for explaining. So, how do I find out what my human design is? I'm so interested. I use the human design app. I actually found this on TikTok one day, is what sparked all this. So, it's called My Human Design, I'm pretty sure. And you just type it into the App Store. You do have to pay like $5.99 for it to give you your whole chart. But I thought it was worth it. You can only pay, like, you can do a one time payment if you want and then just cancel it. But maybe Jess, I don't know if you have another way for people to find it, but that's what I did. Sometimes hanging out with you be my friend. We can be virtual friends. Such a passive aggressive sign. I cannot. Oh, I know. Isn't that crazy? Guys, I swear I have such short-term memory loss. I'm like, what is she talking about? As if I didn't just go on a spiel for 5 minutes about that. Get a different tripod and the sign is not applicable. That's what I'm saying. It's just so funny. Ideally, you need the time and exact location you were born. Yeah, that's how it's kind of off of like astrology. Um, I know, but now I'm just gonna get different material to do it. That's why I feel like it's petty because I'm like, clearly it's not that major. Clearly, like the filming isn't actually that big of a problem if you're concerned about my tripod placement. Like that's what the bigger thing was. I was like, so all this just came down to you being pressed about my tripod placement. Pretty much was what it came down to. But honestly, like I'm so thankful that I can still film. Like I'm not trying to be fresh. I'm not trying to be, a little brat, but I just sometimes it's just funny. I'm like, that's what really got me. I'm like, okay, after all this, it's really coming down to how and where I'm placing my tripod. Got it. I'm genuinely gonna be so happy for you when you get that dang Porsche Cayenne. Thanks, Jordan. I am really so excited for the freaking day. Do you like jackets? I do. I think actually like a really cute jacket can make a whole outfit. You know what I'm saying? Jordan Thomas agreed. Emotional authority via non-emotional authority is also the way you make decisions best. Oh, yes. Yeah, that's another component of it. So for you, you might make decisions better with your gut versus your brain or emotions. Yes. That's why it's also really helpful. Thank you, Jess. Things like that are like super helpful. It's like how there's different parts of it to know, like if you're different ways to know if you're making the right decision or best ways that you operate to make decisions, how to know when you're like closer to your soul's like path alignment and how to know when you're closer to things that like aren't meant for you. It's just so interesting. It helps you basically live life with the path like most in alignment with your soul. I feel like is the best way to put it. Vin, hey, I haven't seen her username in like forever. She's got Letty. Woohoo. Oh yeah, he's been filming for me. God bless him. But it's also hilarious because also like so I just can't help but make jokes about it because then my dad and I are like, okay, I won't put a tripod on the floor. Instead, I'm gonna get a filming crew in there. It's like sometimes I just am like we're arguing about the minutia, and I just don't think this is really any better. So I'm like, okay, no, I have my 6'4" boyfriend. Like, oops, sorry, like around to fit. Like it just is so funny to me. Yes, I also use my human design. Thank you so much for explaining human design, Jess and Livy. Thanks for listening, you guys. I hope that wasn't too boring. I found it so fascinating. Like, if you're into any sort of like astrology and a little bit of spirituality, like, you're going to be fascinated by it. Can I see your cute jacket? What cute jacket? Which one? Girl, come to London one day. Would you ever move out of the US? I've been wanting to go to London actually. Um, um, Maybe. I think it would be cool to live abroad, at least like once in my life. But I can really only see myself living in like Bali or something. Maybe I could live in Europe. Would be cool. I don't think I would ever live in London though. Just did the human design and generator. That's what I am. That's so cool. Literally read up on it, dog. There's so much for you to you're gonna be fascinated. You're gonna have more understanding for yourself than you ever have ever. Yes, Adelie, I'd love to know yours when you look it up. Yeah, everyone, if you do know your human design, spill the tea because I'd love to know. I honestly forget what all the ones are. I know there's a generator, a manifester, a projector, a reflector, and then isn't there another manifester or something manifester? There's another version of a manifester. A manifesting generator. Oh, okay, yeah. This is making me like want to look back into it, honestly. This is random, but the thought just came to my head. I also think I don't want to shop too much before Europe, but I need like a couple things before I go. Cause all of my winter clothes is literally from like 3 years ago, if not more. Which I guess I don't know if that's long to other people, but I think it's long. Like, if not more, like some of no, the pinks, like a pink sweater I have is still from high school, you guys. Okay. I'm 23, 24. I'm 24. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I should get a couple things. I definitely want to be shopping in Europe because they have really cute stuff, but like, I need something. Like, I just can't. My winter wardrobe is so sad. Once again, made it here after work. Hey, Izzy, thanks for coming. I'm an emotional authority. My most important gift is inner knowing. Come on. Isn't that so cool to know? That's sick. That means your intuition is very strong. Nice, Jordan. So for you, doing things that light you up is super important. Jess, I feel like you're a pro in this. Can you host a seminar for us? For you and Liv, it's like the love what you do and you'll never work a day in your life. Yeah, exactly. I love being a generator. Like Jordan, yeah, it's pretty much telling us like if basically our type is like do whatever you can to constantly be enjoying life. Pretty much like only do things that excite you and like light you up. Which I feel like that's how you live, Jordan. I'm not gonna lie. I learned from M Babe, yes. I think one day I will do her course, but if I'm just being realistic, it's probably not gonna be till next year. If it's not a hell yes, it's a hell no. Yeah, that's for sure, Jess. What's yours about though? A manifesting generator? Five, five, five. I needed that water so badly. So it's like a generator on hyperspeed. Oh, really? And I need like a million things going on because I get bored really easily. Oh, really? So you need like multiple projects? That's kind of crazy. I don't know what's going on. My Wi Fi is not doing well. Well, that's so weird for the environment. It says markets, which is literally my favorite places to go. I live for any market. Jordan, that's what I'm saying. It's so scarily accurate. Like, it's crazy. Like, it truly is like your roadmap to your best life. It's your roadmap to living in alignment with your best life. Ooh, my coworker and I have been getting into this lo-fi type of music lately. Love it. It's honestly a vibe, isn't it? I just feel like it's good for any mood. Really, I'm doing this because it's not copyright and I'm going live on YouTube. And if I use music that's copyrighted, then the video gets copyrighted and then it gets taken down. So, but it is a vibe. Especially when you're listening to it with headphones, I feel like I get zoned in on whatever work I'm doing. And for both manifestor generator and generator, it's better to abandon a project if you're not feeling it rather than see it through if it's getting annoying and tedious. See, and that's where I struggle, like fully honest, like I struggle because then I'm like, I don't know, because then I have a hard time just like giving up. Like I feel like I'm giving up on it or I'm not, being disciplined enough to like follow through on it. But it's like I think there's also so much to be said to just like listen to what your soul's telling you. Like Jess, I feel like that's what Manifestation Babe does so well and it's so inspiring because I feel like she truly like only does things that feels right for her in the moment. And it's so fascinating to see like how far it's gotten her when like so many people in like the tangible real world like 3D world would say that you're going to get nowhere by doing that, you know? But like to me that's so scary just to like the thought of just like abandoning a project if it's not lighting me up. Like I would feel so hard to feel confident in that, but that's just because I'm not used to making that decision. Yes, 100%. I like lo-fi music at work, good for concentrating. It is, it gets me in the zone. I feel like if I was playing any other music with I swear I have ADHD. I would lose my train of thought all the time. Your energy is better spent elsewhere. Yeah. That's what I mean. It's like, and you have to like remind yourself of that. 34B, are you guessing my bra size? Some people are so odd. There just was no context. It just says 34B question mark. And then they said, yeah, I am. Am I close? Why? Are you that bored to try to guess my bra size? Unless it's like for a reason. If you're looking for sizing matters. Not my self theme is frustration, which is really interesting because I can get so frustrated by things and I couldn't understand why because it always seemed like my feeling was dramatic AF. See, Jordan? Things are making sense. I'm 100% that bored. Okay, yeah, it actually is though. But I don't wear bras. I swear B cup is a stretch for me now, if I'm being honest. Yep, I literally just found my birth certificate and never noticed the time of birth. Thank you all. Never knew. I know mine down to a T. My sister didn't know either. I'm impressed. Congrats. You can feel accomplished for the day. Where do you find your human design info? Is it the Jenna Zoma human design? Like I use the app, it's a little called my human design. It's what the app is called. I hope all 7 people in here are gonna look at it. I can't look at my design from the introduction. I have to say signs even have a cancer constellation tattoo. Very cool. I cancer too actually. My son's son. I do talk to the lady does zodiac, and I think a little bit of a stretch when people are like, who still believe you kind of shift your interests by your like work cutting that you don't, that like work on less favorite traits and maybe a favorite one wherever you can shift. I do think okay, Big Brother is on. Is anybody else cutting on here? Am I good? Can you guys hear me? You can? I don't know why. I was still connected to Wi-Fi. Is it good now? Sorry, guys. I feel like our Wi-Fi. My brother's not even. It's not his live that's taking over this. Okay, sweet. Sweet. Yeah, sounding clear. I feel like my TikTok is always way better. I feel like my YouTube always cuts out, which I don't know why, because both my phone and my computer are on Wi-Fi, but the TikTok one always is chilling. Liv, so glad this popped up on my feed. I have been watching you for years, and I appreciate your heart, Lydia. That is so sweet. Thank you so much. That was so sweet. I needed to hear that. Thank you so much. Thanks for the thumbs up, Mandy. Yeah, I don't know why I'm telling you, my computer will just like shit the bed, even though both of them are on the same Wi-Fi, but my phone will be J chilling. I'm so excited for dinner, you guys, because I have leftover. I wasn't sure you were going to see that, so I switched to YouTube. Honestly, the TikTok live seems to be more reliable than YouTube. But I'm so excited because last night for dinner, I made stuffed bell peppers and they were so good. And so I have one left over that I'm going to eat for dinner. And then I also made apple crisp and it was so good. And I love it. It's midnight here, but forced myself to stay because I love listening to you. Oh, dude. You can go to bed for real. Where are you that it's midnight? Okay, I'm going to sign off. So nice listening to you. Bye. Bye, Lucy. Thanks for coming. I honestly think I'm going to go, guys, because I'm doing a group call with my long distance friends in like 10 minutes, which I'm excited. I haven't talked to them for a while. Don't you love when you have a yummy dinner to look forward to? That's my fave. Yeah, honestly. Especially because I really struggle with lunch. So I also think, guys, I'm going to film. I think tomorrow I'm going to film another What I Eat in a Day video. Wait, guys, quick, before I go, tentative YouTube video schedule. Friday is going to be a try on haul and review of Camo Fitness. Remember last live I was like, I want to try out new brands. So Friday I'm doing a haul and review from Camo Fitness. Super affordable activewear that I was like super freaking impressed with. And then I think Tuesday I'm going to try really freaking hard to be editing all this. Tuesday, because I'm leaving this weekend for Europe. So I'm going to try to get this video scheduled of it's going to be a week of workouts on Tuesday. I haven't done a week of workouts in forever. That's going to try to be on Tuesday. And then tomorrow, I think I'm going to try to film a What I Eat in a Day video again and like update where I've been with my nutrition. And that's probably realistically not going to go up until the 17th, I believe, of the month. But those are the next like 2 videos going up the next few days, the Camo Fitness review and then a week of workouts video. Wish I lived in Utah. I think we would be besties. We probably would. If you can deal with me on here, this is like my all-time weirdest self, so I wonder where pear cheese is. Jordan, you're freaking right. Where is pear cheese? They never miss they always are commenting in every video, but next time they comment, I'm gonna be like, where were you at my last time? No, they're probably gonna feel all bad. I'm in London. Oh yeah, makes sense. Everyone get your merch. Yeah, if you guys haven't ordered merch, it literally would mean the absolute world to me to have you guys even just want to be supporting it and to support the brand. I'm so excited to see you guys repping it. But if you haven't already, if you have any questions about merch, I have a video up on YouTube too that you can watch. That will go in depth on like all sizing. Yes, I loved what you were wearing in your Insta story. Oh, thank you. The red outfit. Oh, yeah. That's from Camo Fitness. Dude, just wait. The material is like, and their leggings are like, I think they were $30. And there was like no front seam and they fit like butter. I'm so excited to share it with you guys because I love Outfleet, but it's definitely expensive. And I get it when someone doesn't want to buy $70 leggings. Okay, you guys, I love you so much. Thank you for coming this week. I'm not going to be on for 2 more weeks. Don't forget. So I'm not going to be here next Wednesday and the Wednesday after that. So the next live is going to be the one right before Thanksgiving. So November 22nd is the next time I'm going to go live. That seems like so long away. 1, 2, because that's like 3 weeks. That makes sense. But anyways. All right. Bye, guys. Thanks. I'm going to try to vlog it. Hopefully we'll have a video up about it. Bye, Liv. Thank you for everything you put out into the world. You don't even understand how much your content uplifts, strengthens, and is a ray of light and hope. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. That is so sweet to hear. Have the best time when you're up. Say hi to Laddie for us. I will. Dude, that message really made me that was really nice. Thank you. Bye. Love you guys so much. Bye, Jordan. Bye, Delaney. Bye, Jess. I'll see you guys in a couple weeks.